All right, guys. I'm back for round two. The coach is back for round two. I'm putting in some overtime today, y'all. I'm putting in some overtime. You guys know I'm about working. Okay. I'm back for round two. The coach is ready. The coach is live, live, live. Yeah, live, live, live. On the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. And the coach is going to play the coach's intro song. He'll play it. He'll play it. I will. Got one person watching. Thank you to that one person watching that is watching. I appreciate you watching. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, baby. Somebody in the house. Okay? Got a lot of people. Oh, full-time toilet cleaner is back in the house. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Give a couple more people to come on up in the house and the coach will play the coach's special intro song. I got a million intros, by the way. These are all true stories. It's true story. These are all true stories. Yeah, that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. Got four people watching, guys. We definitely got a healthy dose of the truth coming tonight. Folks, we got a healthy dose of the truth. We just do. Um, Andrea KGB Lee, she does an interview. Yeah, she does an interview. And, well, let's just say that there were two guys that were, a couple of tap dancing fools. Okay, that's what they were. These guys, and it's ironic, Andrea KGB Lee, she got two black guys to have an interview with. I wonder if that was a convenience, okay? I wonder if she did that on purpose. Sure she did. Sure she did. She is really trying hard to establish her good name, you know? And, once you already go this route, once you go this route, it's really kind of hard to come back, okay? It is. It's kind of hard to come back because she, for all intents and purposes, man, Andrea KGB Lee, she put the icing on the cake for what we thought. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, when her husband, you know, when people was talking about the tattoos, instead of her just being like, hey, why don't, hey, well, I understand how you guys feel. Okay, I feel it. I know. I understand why you guys feel this way. Hey, we'll address it. No, she didn't do that. She said, hey, y'all a bunch of sensitive mofos. Wow, wow, man. I tell you, disappointing because I used to be a fan of Andrea KGB Lee. I am no longer a fan of Andrea KGB Lee. No, I'm not. Okay, I am not. Okay, I'm not. I'm not a fan of Andrea KGB Lee. I'm not going to be a fan of hers anymore. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. Well, and Angela did it to herself. But now what I'm in the process of doing, I'm in the process of finding her sponsors. That's right. And I'm going to put a list of all her sponsors on screen and I'll make a video about it. And I'm going to say these people boycott these sponsors, don't do business with these sponsors of hers if her sponsors, had her back. Oh, really? Okay, well, cool. No worries. We good. We good to go. There's no worries, okay? I won't be supporting Andrew KGB Lee with my wallet. Man, I won't even give it. Only way I'd even talk about one of her fights is if somebody beat her up. That's it. That's the only time I do it, is if somebody beats her up, then I talk about it. But right now, no. I'm not talking about her. Well, I'm going to talk about it right now because Andrea KGB Lee is in some hot water. She don't know it, but she tried to, she did an interview and, she was trying to appeal to the stupid side of the simps. And she was. She was. And, her problem is, Andrea, well, he called her Adrian KKK Lee. There's no coming back. Like, she contradicted herself 1,000 times. And, it's ironic, it's ironic. Like, she couldn't have been more obvious what she was trying to do. Well, I'm going to interview with some black guys. I'm going to interview with them because I'm going to show people that I'm not racist. So I am going to interview with black guys. That's what she did. And it's sad, man. It's sad that she's going through all of that. Then she goes on to say, well, you know, I can't control what my husband does. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, so people shouldn't take it out on me. She had that kind of attitude during the interview. And I'm like, so you don't want people to take it out on you, but you shouldn't have condoned it. See, people like Andrea KGB Lee, they need a PR manager. She too stupid. Like this girl, she can't be very smart. Because, all she had to say was, you know what? I'm gonna definitely talk to my husband. I don't condone anything, and she should have just been honest, or she should have just came up and said, hey, you know what? Okay, you guys got me. We were wrong, and we will correct it. We'll go get the tattoos removed. But nope. What did Andrew KGB Lee say? You guys are some sensitive mofos. And guys, we're gonna take a quick intermission break. Enough of y'all here. We're gonna start the Coach Shelton Harrison intro song. Okay, here we go. Can anybody explain this? Why do these guys keep watching these videos? They know they don't like this channel. They too stupid not to watch the videos. Explain, 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 explain. Coach Shelton Harrison putting all you know to shame. Haters in my comment section can't stand my name. Say you hate my videos, but your watch is still the same. Nothing else to do because your life is just lame. You a troll like that, a simp like that, a wimp like that, so fat like that you a blimp like that. I don't give a piss. How you gonna explain this? Get what you think, cause this is my channel. Forget about your feelings, cause the truth is hard to handle. Tick, 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 tock. Popcorn, pop, tart, fart. Leave a racist comment and you will get blocked. Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. And that's just the way that is. Okay, folks, there it is. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Brittany, my main person, my main cousin from the family I never met, the War Machine, Brittany Neiman. Keith Brown, MMA, and boxing. Yeah, man. Andrea KGB Lee, yeah, stamina. She took a L, bro. She took a L. She should have just came out and been really just like, hey, you know what, we're going to correct this. If she'd have said it like that, see, that's why some of these fighters are dumb. I would have given her the perfect advice, okay? Like, I would have given her the perfect advice. I would have. I would have given her the perfect advice. I would have said, hey, Andrea, boy, this looks bad for you. This looks real bad, and me being a black guy, I think you're racist. Are you really racist? I'd have asked her. I would have asked her on that interview. Me being a black dude, I think you racist. I mean, how you gonna explain this? I would have had Andrea KGB Lee in tears. Like, for real. I'd have had her in tears. I'd have been like, yo, Andrea, so, what's up with them swastikas all over your husband's body? I know for a fact that you had to, okay? I know for a fact. I know for a fact you saw them when you guys first met. And if you say that you're not the racist that people are calling you, then why did you not tell your husband to get these things taken off before he can even chill with you? Andrea KKK Lee, how are you gonna explain this? How is she gonna explain this? See, Andrea KGB Lee is a one and done. I'm gonna tell you why. See, her first response, that's what everybody gonna remember. Okay? Her very first response to all of this is what everybody gonna remember. That's what we're gonna remember. We're not gonna remember the fact that, well, I'm not a racist. I'm just not. No, Andrea, we don't believe that. We don't believe that, Andrea. No. That's what you are. See, when you and your silly husband decided to, post that photograph, like, hey, nobody's gonna say anything, nobody's gonna notice. Of course we noticed. And then, the two buck dancing dudes. The two buck dancing dudes that was doing the interview, God almighty, God bless these guys. They so stupid. Because they're going to say, well, how do you feel about people, just looking at the photograph, trying to find stuff to really just get on you about? What you mean we find this stuff? I mean, can y'all see that photograph? Can y'all see that photograph? It's right there in it's right there in mid space. How can you miss that? They put it right there for the world to see. How can anybody, say that, well, we were looking for trouble? We weren't looking for it. Everybody and their mama saw this photograph. And they immediately, when you got your arm exposed, The swastika is so easy to see. Ain't nobody finna cover up and lie for Andrea KGB Lee. Girl, please. We not finna lie for you. Girl, if you would have had, if you'd have had a problem with anything that was being done, if you'd have had a problem, you would have been addressed this. And then Andrea, her dumb self, again, she said, well, we've been trying to, look at getting them off, but we don't know, we don't know where you can get them off. Wait a minute. There are people all over the internet, man, that's doing it for free. There are people right now that's taking off racist Nazi tattoos. They're doing it for free. They're doing it for free. So my thing is, Andrea KGB Lee got to be the dumbest person on God's green earth. Okay, like she got to be stupid. And the people that roll with Andrea KGB Lee, I'm gonna tell you what we need to do. We really and truly, man, we need to stop supporting her. We need to even stop supporting her sponsors. You know, we got to stop. Because if we continue to support her sponsors, then that means that we're condoning this. Yeah, Benji, he made sure to pose with that other arm. How on God's green earth is he gonna explain this? And then she said, "Well, I got the name because my husband thought I looked Russian." Girl, you don't look Russian. You don't look Russian, girl. You just got a big forehead. That's the only thing she got is a big windshield wiper forehead. You don't look Russian. I know. You don't look Russian. I know lots of Russian women. You don't look like a Russian woman. I'm sorry. Nope. It's almost like your husband. It's almost like your husband racially profiled you. Her own husband gave her a racial name. You look like a KGB operative. and you married this clown. God dog, Andrea KGB Lee. You can't be this stupid, but yes she can. Yeah, she can be this stupid, and she is this stupid. She gullible. Gullible as hell. And I'm like, God dog, man. What? What is this girl thinking, man? How's she gonna explain all of this? How's she gonna explain this? She don't look Russian. She don't look Ukrainian. No. No, no, no. She just got a wide head. Like she got a head. Her head is wide. Like she got a forehead, man. She got a forehead, a 16 head. I mean, this girl, she got an old square head. She got a square head. She doesn't look Russian, you know? And all the, Andrea KGB Lee simps, the Nazi simps, they're going to be like, oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. She would never do that. No, not Andrea KGB Lee. She would never do that. Nope. That's not her style. Yeah, it is. Andrea KGB Lee, it's all out there now. It's in the open. Andrea, we know what you are. You might as well just go on and admit it. She said, I don't care how many times people say I'm racist. I'm not racist. I'm not. I'm just not. That's just not racist. I'm not. Yes, you are. Of course you are. Sure you are. And we all know that you are, Andrea. We know. Because you, lady, decided to condone your husband's racist tattoos. That's what you did. We can't get off of this. There's no explaining this. Because every time she tried to explain, I'd have been like, Andrea, why don't you shut up? See, let me tell you, Andrea, she could have got out of this mess, kinda. She could have got out of this. I've been talking to my husband about this, and, we had been planning to get him removed, and, we were going to wait. And see, she should have said we were going to wait till after this weekend. But, see, she's stupid. She don't think. She don't think. Like this girl, I guarantee you, Andrea KGB Lee was probably the girl that was cheating on all the tests at school. I guarantee you this girl was not a scholarship. She can't be, y'all. I bet this girl probably couldn't even read the note. Man, I guarantee she was probably cheating in school. I mean, just look at her face. Don't she look like somebody who would cheat on a test? Like, don't she? Look at her. She look like she the person that don't study for the test, but she'll go in and she'll shake her booty in front of some simp and say, hey, you know what? I'll shake my behind in your face if you let me see your nose. I'll shake my behind in your face if you give me the answers to the test. That's how Andrea KGB B looked to me. I can see her, man. I can see her trying to, simp out somebody. Turn a dude into a simp. Of course she'd do that. That's the kind of stuff she do. That's what Andrea KGB Lee do. God, oh, man, man, all these people crazy. But you know what? The sport of MMA, man, it's been like this for years. It was worse. It was worse, man. It used to be dudes, back in what, '02, that had all these little crazy tattoos on them. And, the majority of the dudes, you knew that they were racist tattoos. I mean, you knew it. You knew it. But, yeah, man. Yeah, Andrew KGB Lee, there's nothing she can say. Okay? She has gone to the exile of people that try to say, well, I got black friends. And that's the true sign of a racist when they try to tell you that, oh, I got black friends. My friends are all black. I can't be racist. No, not me. Sure you are, Andrew. Sure you are. You grew up in a little town, and there were a few people of minority. There were no minorities probably in our town most of the time. And I guarantee you, we look at, I wish we can see some of her old friends from school. I bet you when she was in high school, she couldn't have hung out with a lot of black people. It's no way. But I got black friends. That's what they all say. See, she's not sorry. She's sorry that she got caught. See, she tried to do her little deal. She tried to do her little racist thing, and her and her husband, they got caught, and they were too stupid. They got bold in. See, you notice how bold they got? Oh, they got real bold and say, nobody's gonna notice. Nobody's gonna care, dear, if you show that tattoo of yours. But she's so dumb. She's so dumb. Like, if I got a dumbest MMA fighter, a dumbest female fighter, it's gotta be Andrew KGB Lee. Gotta be. Like, guys, there's no thing about it, man. Look, and to you two guys, I think they in the MMA world, man. And that just it topped the cake. Like, she did an interview with two black guys, like, and when the interview first came on, I'm gonna tell you, it was kind of crazy when it first came on. She was like, yeah, yeah, no, the guy was like, yeah, I know you guys through people, and everybody knows from every different race. They say that you're just, you're not, who that they think you are, and you like these guys were co-signing this, and I'm like, these dudes, they gotta be stupid, man. One dude looked like a simp. This dude looked like the dark-skinned version of Heavy D. Dun 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 dun. Overweight lover in the house. And the other dude, he just looked, man. I'm just like, man, he was just trying to give Andrea a way out of it, okay? He tried so hard. He tried so hard to get her out of the situation. And man, I wish I was there. I wish I could have just been like, dude, shut up. Shut your mouth and know your level. That girl's a racist, okay? And you don't have to, people, man, you can't call it that. Well, I just did. What are you going to do about it? Because the coach will come over there, I'll smack the yellow right off your teeth. I'll smack the yellow right off your teeth, okay? I'll smack the possum piss right out of your breath. Not going to do nothing. Not going to do anything. Y'all better get a grip. Y'all better get a grip. You can come over here trying to find Coach if you want to. Coach Jr. deal with you. Coach Shelton Harrison Jr. will deal with you. That's just how that is. That's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. Andrew KGB Lee is stupid. You know, and then, and on top of that, yeah, who that said? Yeah, them two boys. Somali, them boys was buck dancing, man. They was tap dancing. They was buck dancing. They had on a pair of they little good old buck dancing shoes, man. They was supposed to call that out. I would have called it out. I'd have been like, yo, Andrew, stop it. I'd be like, cut the crap, Andrew KGB Lee. Cut the crap. Cut the crap. I know what you were doing. You condoned your husband's swastikas. That's what you did. You condoned your hubby hub's swastika. Okay? Yep, Somali, she said, I understand her husband's perspective. Wait, what, you understand the swastika? Is that what you understand? And she don't understand why people mad. Like, see, this girl's stupid. This girl's stupid. You can't even play being that stupid. I mean, when I first saw her fight, I'm like, well, she don't talk like she very smart. She don't talk like she the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree. And God dog it, as soon as she started running her mouth, I said, yep, this girl dumb. This girl dumber than a brick sitting on top of a waterfall on a hot summer day. I mean, God dog, she dumb. And I sat back and I like, This is almost like career suicide. Like what do you? Man, God, dog. It's like this is like a soap opera, and you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. I wish they'd have called. Hey, Andrew wanna talk to you. I know you're a black YouTube uploader. I'd be like, yeah, no problem. I'll interview her. Hey Andrew, how you doing? And I'd have got right into it. Hey Andrew, how you doing? Look here, girl. Let's talk about them racist tattoos that your goofy husband put on there that you condone with your silly dumb self. I'd have kicked the interview off insulting. I'd have been like, yo, girl, you out your darn mind, okay? You know you and your husband ain't. Yeah, man, come on, y'all trying to cover this up. Y'all mad because y'all got caught. Y'all got caught, and y'all was so dumb. Now, George, I'll send you a link. Don't call in because you're a part of the panel. Yeah, Somali, it means that you're cool with it. That's what that means. And I'm sorry, man. Andrew KGB Lee, she dropped the ball. I'll never be a fan of hers. She can forget it. And, don't apologize no more. Don't apologize no more. Nobody needs you to apologize. Do not apologize anymore because nobody really wants to hear it. Nobody really cares. Nobody want to hear your watered down apologies. Don't nobody want to hear it. And that's what every racist say. I got black friends. And they always say that. They always say it, And I'm sitting here like, how is she going to explain this? And I listen. And I'm like, well, she's doing a terrible job of explaining this because, God, dog, I still don't believe her. I still don't believe her. Okay? I don't believe her. I never believed her. And I'm not going to believe this old big forehead, windshield wiper forehead girl. Sorry. Sorry. Man, Andrea KGB Lee would have been crying. I'd have had her in tears. Girl, you're a racist. You are a racist. I'd have made her hang up the phone. Nobody believes this. Nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares about your tears. Nobody cares about, I'm not a racist. Shut up! Take the abuse like the racist you are. That's what I would have said. See, these people need to be called out. See, people are too politically correct. People like this, they need to have their views. No, 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 no. This view don't get an opinion. Andrea KGB Lee don't get an opinion. You know what she gets? Andrea KGB Lee gets my foot, okay? Andrea, she get my foot. And she get my foot, kicking her in her royal racist ass. That's what she gets, okay? I would have cooked this girl. Yeah, Somali, I would have cooked her. I'm talking about I would have roasted her so bad. I would have roasted her on all levels. And then them two boys, them two dudes doing the interview, I can't stand them, man. Guys like that, they make me, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Them two they know darn well that this girl, they know they was trying to give her a way out of this. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? You can't explain this. Even you two bobblehead, bumbling ass idiots that's sitting there, okay, trying to interview her. You dudes, the reason why she got y'all to interview y'all because you were black, but you too stupid to see it. These two were too stupid. And I call this stupid and stupider. That's these guys' names, stupid and stupider. She wanted to interview with y'all because you were black. She wanted to prove that she does have black friends. She wanted to prove that, and y'all, she was trying to act all buddy and sweet and innocent to y'all. Look, there's a devil behind that smile. I ain't trying to hit it. Her and Donnie Aaron, no. You want to get on the road to redemption? I believe people can change. I believe that they can change their ways, and I believe it. But the road to redemption is get the tattoos off. I mean, what? Well, I'm scared. He was scared that, if he covered them up, they won't look that good. And no. That's a sign for I don't want to get them off. I don't want to get them off. I don't want to get them off because this is who I am. This is who I am. I am this. And this, if I take these tattoos off, this will remove part of who I am. That's why this man don't want to get the tattoos off. See, that's why. See, there are people all over this country, that they're removing those tattoos for free. How are you going to explain this, Andrea KKK Lee? Stamina MC said call one Shuck and the other Jive. That's their name. Shuck and Jive. Shuck and jive, that was a terrible interview. And that thing got more dislikes than anything. God dog. Because everybody knew that these two, Shuck and Jive, they were sitting there just buck dancing like, they were buck dancing like they was tap dancing for dollars. Are you serious? Nah, man. Nah, we ain't trying to hit it, okay? This video hitting home. Viewer discretion is advised. This video not gonna be well. It's not gonna go over too well. I don't care. Shuck and Jive, they need to be smacked, man. They need to be smacked for that interview, okay? They need to be smacked for that interview. And I'm telling you, I'm never going to get off their neck. I'm never going to get off their neck. I ain't going to give them no problem, but I'll never get off their neck. And if Shuck and Jive ever, Andrea, KGB Lee, any of them, they want to do an internet war, you got the right person. I've been with the LDBC for years, man. It's a way to fight on the internet. See, it's a way to fight in the ring. It's a way to fight on the street, but there's a way to fight on the internet, and I'm prepared. I'm more than prepared, okay? See, when you have to go back and forth with different YouTube channels, and you've done that when you first started your YouTube channel, you're prepared. These people, I Shuck and Jive wouldn't know how to do internet warfare. Nah, man. I completely expose those guys. I would expose those guys, and I wouldn't have no problem doing it, man. These guys, I don't know what they were thinking, man. And, I'd have been like, why you want to interview me? I'd have told her straight up, why you want to interview? What? What, because I'm black? See, it couldn't have been me, man. It could not have been me asking the questions. It couldn't have, because if it was me, I would have been straight up, bluntly, brutally honest with her, and I'd have told her, I think you're racist. I think. How about this, Andrew? You can call into the show, okay? You probably might be listening. I know Megan Anderson team probably listening, but you can call into the show. How about that? Call into the show. Hello? Uh-oh, am I still here? Yeah, I am. Call into the show. Okay, good. Somebody calling in from Virginia. Oh, sorry, I ain't gonna tell you location. Somebody calling in. I'm gonna answer the phone. Okay, I'm gonna answer the phone right now. Okay, gonna answer this phone. Somebody's calling in on the hotline. Okay, somebody is calling in. Caller.
This free conference call is provided by Uber Conference.
Okay, caller. Where you from? Caller. What's up?
I'm from Virginia. Virginia.
Okay. What's going on, Virginia? How you doing?
Not much, man. Just checking out the what earlier video that you had on the on that tattoo, and I was just ready to lay it down and just kind of looking through my YouTube thing, and I wound up seeing you had a live screen and all that. So I said, let me just call in right quick and everything, because Coach, I look at a lot of your videos, man, and I can see one thing I respect about you, man, is that you look and you study the fights. So I definitely get a lot of input from watching your videos and everything. So I just had to call in and just check it out.
Well, man, I appreciate that call. I appreciate that. And, I try to do the best job I can, man. I'm definitely, I got to get back down on some more fight breakdowns. I'm going to do that. Couple of things is like hot news topics, man. I gotta address them, man. But, shoot, man. Well, do you have any questions, man? You want to, shoot, ask a question? I don't care. My man George Page finna come on here in a minute. And, we finna get it cracking.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that interview that she had, I guess, with the two black guys or so, but the obvious thing would be just to cover it up. I mean, you can cover up a tattoo and just make it into something else. I just think that was just, it just wasn't a good enough excuse. Of that tattoo being on his arm and everything. So, yeah, other than that, I know I was looking at your video about the Holly Holmes and Amanda Nunes and everything, and you said Cyborg. I saw the post of just Cyborg one recommending that fight and stuff, but I guess I don't know who else Holly Holmes can really fight. Who else would be she can really fight other than like in the bantamweight division.
Oh, this is easy. Holly Holm need to go to the back of the line. Okay, she need to go to the back of the line. That's what she need
Yeah,
to do.
yeah.
Okay,
No,
this
I
woman,
agree. I agree.
this woman done had 6 fights. Okay, 6 fights. She's
Yeah,
only won 2 out of those 6. Okay, so
yeah,
I'm not trying to hear that. She's still a number one contender. And you know what? Automatically, you beat Megan Anderson, who inexperienced, who greener than a green light at a stop
yeah,
sign at a at a light. Okay, she green.
yeah,
And so
yeah.
their response is to give her another title shot versus Amanda Nunes, who, by the way, is ducking Chris Cyborg. How they gonna explain this?
Yeah,
How they gonna explain
yeah,
this?
yeah,
They
yeah.
moved her
That
up.
was a
Now,
clear duck.
they did one good thing. They moved Ketlin Vieira up to number 2. They did something right. But you know what? You
Yeah,
know who deserves a title? Really, Marion Renault thought that she was going to be fighting Ketlin Vieira for the number one contender shot, but they put Holly Holm up in the number one contender. She'd been there for a while anyway. Then they just moved up Ketlin
yeah,
Vieira, and then so Marion Renault got to fight Kat Zingano. Marion Renault gonna have to go through World War III to get a title shot. She is. And I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Why they
yeah,
keep doing this to this woman? I mean, you know why they doing it? One, it's because of her age. That's one thing. Okay. And I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
She don't have that look. And I'm gonna put that out there. Okay. I don't care. She when people say she ain't selling herself. Look, man. What's more entertaining? A 40-year-old woman beating these 26 and 27-year-olds. She beating them down, man. She making them look amateurish.
yeah,
Okay. And now she got to
yeah,
fight Kat Zingano, who on a 3 fight losing streak. Okay, Marion Renault been on a win
yeah,
streak. I mean, what? She ain't lost in two
yeah,
years. She still. How's Kat Zingano still ranked ahead of her? See, I'm trying to understand this madness. And then she just beat Sarah
yeah,
McMahon, who was ranked number 5, and she can't even get to a number
yeah,
7. Man, I get heated about this crap.
yeah,
I get
yeah,
heated. I get heated
yeah,
about this crap, man.
yeah,
I get heated
yeah,
about this because it is what it is.
yeah.
Okay, hold on one second,
I
caller.
agree.
Huh? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I agree with you, Coach. And a lot of them fighters, like when I first started watching women's MMA, it was actually when Ronda Rousey got beat and everything, and I just started keeping up with it, from that point on, and I didn't really know about a lot of the women fighters and everything and stuff like that. At that point, I just knew about Holly Holmes, you know what I mean, and Ronda Rousey. But I mean, when I ran across your station, it was a lot of fighters that I wasn't aware, like Mario Monroe and Valentina and stuff like that. That was really good, and watching it, I would see how you would break it down. And I'd be like, oh man, you right, And I would go back and watch the videos and stuff, and I mean, it would just be like, wow, these fighters are good. But yeah, I agree with you, Coach. I mean, I agree with you.
Man. Well, I tell you this, man. I tell you this. Man, I'm gonna. I wish I had a bigger voice, man. I wish my voice was a lot
Yeah,
bigger in this game, and then see it can make things move, man. Start having people, hey, instead of watching some of these fights, nah, man, nah, we ain't gonna watch them.
yeah,
Boycott them. Boycott some of these fights. See,
yeah,
eventually, man, the UFC they'll be forced to do a lot of things. See, like every fighter they not, they just not marketable, man. They can't help it. Some fighters
yeah,
just not. Like Valentina. They wasn't really marketing Valentina. Valentina had to actually
yeah,
go out there, sign autographs. Valentina done shook a lot of hands. She done traveled to a lot of places. She done showed up at a lot of events, and a lot of these events were outside the UFC. Okay, like Valentina
yeah,
actually had to do a lot of work to get them to start talking about her. Like now Valentina did a deal, did something with Modelo. She did something with them. She was a commentator, but they just didn't give Valentina these opportunities. Valentina has been doing a lot of traveling, man, signing a lot of autographs. I mean, every time you turn around, this woman's signing autographs. But then you got people, like Holly Holm, who, her name to fame came to, beating Ronda Rousey. That's what it was. Her fame
yeah,
came from beating Ronda Rousey. So she don't have to do anything, man. She can just up and get a number one contender spot when she losing. I mean, Valentina
yeah,
earned her number one title shot. I mean, Val earned that.
yeah.
I think Ketlin Vieira
And
earned a
she
title
she won
shot.
that second one. I think she won that second. Well, she would have beat Amanda the first fight. If it had went 5 rounds, she would have beat Amanda and everything.
Yeah,
And I believe she landed the better, the more accurate shots in that second fight. I mean, I believe the Bullet won and everything because Amanda really wasn't doing anything really, but yeah, I believe she won that. She won that second one though.
well, yeah,
And
I thought
everything.
she
Yeah, I
won, man. I
mean,
thought she did win the second fight. The first fight, she didn't win that fight. The second fight, she did,
yeah,
and she did good. But see, in MMA, man, the judges they don't like to reward people that walk backwards. Like they don't like to do that.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
Valentina was moving
yeah,
back, Amanda was pressing forward. And see, pot shotting in MMA, man, judges don't really like that. They like for you to be aggressive and get in. See, in boxing,
yeah,
if it was a boxing match, Valentina would have won. If it was a kickboxing match, Valentina would have won. If it was a Muay Thai bout, Valentina would have won. But see, in MMA, they always go for the fighter that's pressing forward. They're not going to go to that fighter that's being
yeah,
defensive. They don't like it. But, that's why Valentina's been able to, really sustain so long because of her career. She don't take punishment. She don't take a lot of punishment. But
yeah,
it's bad that people like Martin Renault they can't. They're never gonna get a fair shake. They just not. I mean, they tried to rob her. They
yeah,
did rob her with Ashley Evans Smith. I mean, they robbed her, man. She was robbed completely in that fight. She won that fight. So could you imagine if the Ashley Evans Smith, then Betch Correia, man, they didn't stop that fight. She gave Betch Correia a concussion. Betch had to go to the hospital. That
yeah,
fight should have been stopped in the third round. That was Martin Renault all the way, and they didn't stop that fight. They didn't, they done stole two victories from the girl. Okay, she was supposed to fight Tanya
yeah,
Evinger. That fight fell through, so she had to fight. She had to fight Toledo Bernardo. Okay, but people was
yeah, yeah,
discrediting Toledo, saying, "Oh well, Toledo, just somebody, that's just some bum." But this girl Toledo been active, man. This girl Toledo had about 6 fights prior to her fighting Marion Renault, and also she's a black belt in BJJ. She's a world BJJ champion. So I mean, I don't know what kind of bum is that because if you go to the ground with Toledo Bernardo, she could probably submit you. But they just don't want to get a
yeah,
woman to just do. And she's still ranked number 7. While Jermaine Durandame, where's she at? She's still ranked 5. All these people are ranked
yeah,
ahead of her, and it's like it's frustrating because I know she ain't gonna get a title. She beat Kat Zingano. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna feed her Rocky Pennington. And if she beat Rocky Pennington, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna feed her Ketlin Vieira. Like it's a no-win situation for
yeah.
Martin Renault, and I feel bad for the sister. I feel bad for her, man. She good people, man. She real good people. Like on holidays, man.
Yeah, I saw a
She's
couple of interviews, live stream that you had with her and stuff.
she good people, man.
Everything.
She real good people, man. She
Yeah,
care about the students, man. She care about her students. She
yeah,
care about people in general. Marion be out there on the grind. Marion be shaking hands. She be doing those get-togethers, man, where fans can come out meet and greets. She do a lot of those.
yeah,
It's not like she's sitting back, man. We can't. Well, she ain't doing nothing to help herself. Yes, she is, man. But man, when you in a large organization like the UFC, and when they got in their mind that you're not what they looking for, they just not, man. That's how they is, man. That's how they act. That's the UFC.
yeah. They don't promote the good fighters. They do not promote the good fighters at all. I've noticed that.
They promote the
So
ones that they.
let me ask you a question, Coach. I mean, how did what's your prediction on Mario Moreau and Amanda Nunes?
It'll be a good matchup, man. I think Amanda. I think standing. I think Amanda wins. I think if they go to the ground, Marion Renault actually got a chance to submit her, man, because Marion BJJ is real good. And Marion, you put Marion Renault on her back, that's dangerous, because she gonna put you in a triangle hold,
Yeah,
and she's gonna slap that triangle
that's how she
hold
did
on.
Sarah.
That's how she beat Sarah. Sarah took her, put her on her back.
Yeah,
Marion threw a triangle, like,
yeah,
and she'll put one on Amanda. And I think Amanda know enough to get out of it, but Marion triangle hold, that's probably one of the better, triangle holds I've seen in women's MMA. Hers is good.
yeah,
Marion Renault can fight off her back, man. It's no problem. It's no problem.
yeah.
Okay? It's no problem.
Yeah, it would definitely be a good fight and everything. But yeah,
But let
yeah.
me,
I mean, I
but let me,
Hey, what's up?
hold on, George. Okay, I'm gonna take this other man. Hey, brother, man, I appreciate you calling in, man. I want to
yeah,
take this other call, man.
absolutely, absolutely. I'm actually about to lay it down. It was good talking to you, Coach, and
It's
everything.
good
Hope to
to,
catch the
Huh?
live screen sometime or some other time too as well.
yes, sir. Hey, man, that's my man from Virginia, man. Thanks for calling in. Okay. All right, caller, you're up.
It's me
Hey,
right here, Coach. This is Mr. Bennett.
Mr. Bennett, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I got a question. You ever notice that like if it was another sport, like if it was like football or like basketball, and if they ever did something like KGB did or how Chael Sonnen did with the when he was disrespecting Brazilians with Anderson Silva, or if it was Kobe Covington or
you right
all that
there?
other stuff, they'd be flying out the wazoo, man. They'd be flying so hard, but it seems like water under a bridge, nowadays. I don't know what the deal is with that. Doesn't that sound kind of crazy?
Yeah, I do, man. You know what though? You know they would probably do something if it was the NFL, man. They probably would. They would do something. They would say something. But with this stuff, man, with this guy, with KGB Lee, man, man, the UFC, man, they have historically said nothing about anything racial. They not gonna say anything. They not.
Well,
Like when Tyron Woodley, when he was running around here, when he was saying that, hey, they don't support black people. He said it. He came out and said it. You
He
know,
did say it. He did say it plenty of times. They don't
but
support him, and then they called him a victim, and they just try to play the race card. That's just terrible, man.
yeah, they just said, they ain't discipline him. They just said he trying to play the race card, and they said all that stuff, man. But they didn't really like go in and really discipline him. They didn't reprimand him. They didn't take any opportunity. Matter of fact, after he said that, man, that dude was on. He was broadcasting when he said that. They put him
Yeah.
on there broadcasting. Like, see, the UFC, they're not gonna take discipline. When Kobe Covington called, Brazilians filthy animals, the UFC, it was one guy that came out and said that this is not something we condone. We're gonna see if we can really take action again. He said it, but nothing happened. Kobe Covington, he's still doing that. And then now you got a Bojangles, Joanna Bojangles. She running around here. She done told Claudia Gadelha you should need to, go back to the jungle. And then on top of that, she was in an Asian restaurant and she took her eye and slanted her eye while she was eating food, thinking it's funny. She thought it was funny. And
It's not
then,
funny.
then she tried to say, well, she really didn't know that was offensive. I'm like, girl, you know what? You ain't stupid. You might got a head shaped like a upside down carrot. I mean, okay, I mean, and you might look like you come off a show, episode of Alienation. I mean, don't you like a dang on alien? You might look like a dang
Go
on
ahead.
alien, but you're not stupid, okay? You're not stupid. You speak English. You know what's offensive. And when you in a restaurant eating Chinese food or Asian food, Thai food, whatever you and you slanting your eyes, yeah, that's offensive, and that can be considered racist, okay? I don't know why you don't
It
like
is.
Joanna Bojangles. Well, what you mean why I don't like Bojangles? Bojangles act like the back of an ass. And on top of that,
He
she
mhm.
does.
made racial innuendos to people. And that's just but the UFC didn't do nothing about that. They're not gonna do nothing about Kobe Covington. They and they're not gonna do nothing about Andrew KGB Lee. They're gonna let this thing try to sweep under. Nobody's gonna question, hey Dana, what about Andrew? If I was interviewing him, hey Dana, what you gonna do about that racist girl over there? See that's how I would answer. What are you gonna do about this? Okay, she in your company.
I think.
What?
Oh, I'm
Go ahead.
sorry. I think
Well,
I
coach,
don't
they'll
know
put
with
a
that
they'll put
bald
up like
head
this,
he's
like
got.
it's
Even
like
though
this
he might be
guilty by
able to
you
pretend
shouldn't
to be
be
mean or anything.
what
Hold on one.
you shouldn't be.
Hey George, let's hold on. Let me let the caller get his thought out. Then you answer, okay?
Oh, I can't hear him.
Oh, you can't hear him?
I
Oh, I'm
can't hear him.
here.
Yeah, the caller here. I think everybody can hear the caller, right? Hold on.
Oh,
Hey, can you guys hear the
yeah, yeah.
caller in the comment stream?
Hello. Hello. I can't
Yeah.
hear myself on the computer.
I mean, I hear you. I hear you
Oh,
fine.
that's
I
cool
just
then.
want to know if the people in the comment stream here. I think they do. Yeah, they hear you. They hear you.
It's
George,
just so bad.
what you got to do, George, if you want to hear the caller, you got to mute yourself on here and then pull up a browser with with the chat on, and then you can hear him. And so then I'm gonna let you respond to him too. So go ahead, caller.
Okay,
How
yeah,
about
it's just so bad.
us
Like,
again?
if you watch the NBA guys, they get like fined for smacking phones out of people's hands or going there and disrupting the fans and stuff like that. But you see all this racist stuff right here and abroad, and they don't do anything
Second.
about it. That's very tacky. I think it's very tacky.
Yeah, it is, man. It's real tacky. Okay, George. Okay. Now, what were you trying to respond
All
to?
right, I'm done.
Like I
Hello?
said, this with Lee, they're gonna say like, well, guilty. We're not gonna say guilty because associate with your husband. It's not gonna fall on like, you know, like guilty by duty like that. But the fact is that she know this man, even though he was in prison, and that a lot of white guys go to prison. They join the they get into the Aryan gangs because that's the way to get protected. But once you get out, it'll take you. I mean, I watch shows like Ink Masters. It don't take nobody long to cover that up. I mean, the little one, he could have been got covered up, and the big and the SS symbol, he could have got cut off too, but he choose not to because a lot of people, they'll be march in the daytime. They'll be with they be associated with black people and shaking the hand and take the money. But then at night they be in the hoods and white suits and walking down the street marching with torches. Want to hang black people. That's just come on.
Mm.
That's
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. All of that's true, man. Well, I think they could have been correct to this. And it's the thing with fighters and PR, man. Okay, it's 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 their PR. Her PR was bad. Her PR
hmm
was extremely bad. She decided to do this stuff. See, I've always learned. You see, psychology, and people don't be believing me when I tell them I really know a lot about psychology. I do. I know it because I've studied it for over 2 decades, man. And every time that I've psychologically evaluated a situation with this MMA thing, it's always happened. It's always come to pass. And I'm not trying to say, oh well, I know everything. I don't. I don't know everything. But what I do know and what I understand is, behaviors. I understand behaviors. And when a person is angry, when they're pissed off, they will say the first thing that comes to mind. Well, what did Andrea say that come to her mind? She defended her Nazi tattoo wearing husband. That's what she did. And she can't deny it. That's what she said. And see, now people, the jig is up. The jig is up. I mean, nobody's gonna believe what she's saying. Ain't nobody, and pretty much everybody is actually on the same page. Like for the first time, the communities, the communities, everybody is pretty much in agreement. It's like, yo, girl, like what are you gonna do? You can't. No, I'm sorry. We just not. We can't have this. And matter of fact, we don't believe you. And TC, I don't know what the f do you think the UFC should do there on her husband. But see, TC, this is where it's wrong. See, she could have actually turned that around, but see, she condoned it, and she's an employee of the UFC. She condoned it. She point blank 100% condoned those tattoos. And she called everybody a bunch of sensitive mofo's. So yeah, what should they do? Honestly, yeah, they need to get up out of there. I mean, they done had races in the past. They done had racist sponsors that they got out of there. Why not get a racist athlete out of there? I mean, why? For what? But see, the thing of it is, though, now we got to talk about the UFC
Well,
demographic. Hold on.
thing is,
Hold on one sec. We got to talk about the UFC demographic. Now, the UFC demographic, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of Nazis, man. Guys, I'm just being real. There are a lot of Nazi acting people that follow the UFC. It's been like that. This is not nothing new that I'm telling you. Okay? See, would it be something that's good for business? Think about it. Because some fighters, I'm pretty sure that they're still sponsored by White Rex. And that's that t-shirt company, man. They've been Nazis for years. And they used to support fighters, man. They used to actually sponsor fighters. Okay? I mean, I guarantee you some of those same type companies, they're going to come after Andrea KGB Lee and they're going to want to sponsor her. Could this be a business thing? Why are they not saying anything? I mean, I don't know. What do you think about that, George? I'm going to ask you now.
well, it's anything. KGB is what we call what they call an Aryan dream. She's a white girl. She's pretty. She's attractive. You know, she can fight. pretty good, hold her own, and that's somebody I think like love to put money behind. And also the UFC, they invest money into this woman. They know she'd be a big draw, but now with this coming out, I don't know. She might, with now in the country increase like with people being just actually feel like the need the you have a president that represents their ideology and their beliefs. Now they feel like they have need to reveal their true selves. They were scared when Obama was in office because they're afraid that black men would squash everything. But Obama just let he just let let's live as you want to live. But now there's somebody who ideology, their beliefs, and their prejudice. Now they feel that they can reveal themselves. And someone like KGB Lee and Covington and any other fighter coming out, they're gonna get support. And the sad part is UFC does not have the courage to say, this is a company people of different religions and faith. You have Muslim, you have fighters who are Jewish, you have fighters who are black, Brazilian, Chinese. I mean Spanish. I mean you have different cultures in this thing. That Dana White don't get him. And he just sit her down and say, "Hey, Andrea, your husband has to stay home. You know, you want to stay with him, fine, but it's best that when you do meet and stuff like that, he can't be around, he can't be with you. Keep his ass home."
Mm. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I tell you this, man. And then we'll move on to the next topic because it's what's done is done. But I think that every
Hmm.
time Andrea Lee she say something, all she doing is she's just actually digging herself into a much deeper hole than when she in. She keep doing it, and her having like, and it's funny. I'm sitting here like, yo, so girl, she used she used it's two black guys, and the guy that's not by coincidence. That's not by
Yeah.
coincidence. That's
There
not
was
by
there were
coincidence. Come on.
they.
And you use two black guys who they co-sign with, they're co-signing. Like, are you
Mhm.
serious? Like,
Mhm.
if anything, and the one guy who was on the bottom, I don't know his name, but he was kind of he kind of wanted to ask, like, he was kind of wanting to put it out there. He kind of said, but yeah, don't you think that he said, don't you think why people would feel that way? See, I'm just like, what you mean? Don't you think? Look, you don't know why people think you racist? I mean, look at you. Look, girl, you a mess. You are a mess. Your husband a
Well,
mess.
it's
You a mess. I would have
mhm.
told her that you are a mess. Okay, first of all, you can't even, you co-signed it. You messed up, Andrea, when you co-signed it. It's a wrap now. See, you messed up when you co-signed it. When you tried to, when you tried to, come at the fans because they asked you about your husband's tattoos. You messed up. You messed up. Okay, you screwed up. And so now what? Now what? Now what do we do now? See, okay, the tattoos. Your husband don't want to get them off. He said it. He said he don't want to
Mhm.
get them off. You said that
You don't want to cover them up.
he don't, man, cause that's who he is, man. Nobody wants to cover up who they is, okay? Most people, look, people reveal what they want you to see and they hide what they don't want you to see. That's why people don't walk around butt naked. Because they don't want you to see them
Mhm.
butt naked. But I tell you what, them
Well,
tattoos are showing. Them tattoos are showing. They are showing, and he mean for people to see him because that's who he is. And nobody wants to erase who they think they are. Nobody. And Andrea, you can't have it both ways. You can't defend your Nazi husband and then think that other coaches are they're gonna ride with that because they not. They not gonna ride with that. The majority of them now, you're gonna have some that's the outliers. You're gonna have tap dancers and buck dancers. They're gonna ride with this. But the majority of people, and I'm gonna tell you what's even funny, man. I'm gonna tell you what's even funny. There are more white people not rolling with this. Like, it's a lot of white people that don't like this.
yeah.
Like, You pissing everybody off. You can't Percy Cordova. She can't justify. It's unjustifiable. It's
Basically,
unjustifiable.
like his coach is like you remember there's an old coach here back in the day called Tammy Wynette, and it's that she has a song called "Stand by Your Man," and that's the mindset of her. She's standing by her man. But here's the thing: when your man's wrong, and this is time you don't you want to stand by him. You might want to tell him, say, "Baby, I mean, I know you don't want to, but you got to think about it. What this is my career. This is what pays the bills. If we lose, we're in the big show now. This, it's gonna be hard to go back to where we were before. I mean, she might not even get a contract with Invicta or LFA. She might have to do like Cyborg and them fighting some dirt bar in the middle of Montana somewhere just to make a living. And I don't think she wants to go back to that life.
No, well, they should have thought about that. She got $59,000 for her win. Okay, 59 grand, and you
Hmm.
would think that she would take that and go do something about them tattoos that her stupid jughead husband and her big forehead. You'd think they would have done something, but no, they
Because
opted
what
not
it is,
to.
because how old is she? She's like 20 something.
It's like
How old is
28,
she?
29, 28 or 29. Think she.
And he's like 50 something.
I think he in his real late 40s. I know he's older though. He's much older than her, man.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is too many girls are chasing after these guys here about 50. You're chasing after girls just old enough to be your niece or your daughter. And I think she should have found someone her age who would have the same, and realize that what I need to change his ways. It's too late for him. He can't change, and she's not careful. She needs to go ahead. You really want to have a real career. I know you love this man, but you got to think about your future. And if he drags your feet, you sitting somewhere, like I said, in the middle of Montana with 5 guys, and you just fighting in some dive bars just trying to make a living, then you can look back and say, you know what, I should have done this. I should have went ahead, tell his like move him, cover him up, or we're done. Because they're like you're messing my future, our future. You're messing my money. I mean, that's it. Like I said, stand by the man. Tell women that thing's dead. Women not doing that shit anymore. Some still doing it. Excuse my PG-13. Some women still doing it, but most are getting to the point where if I was my future or to have something, because they tell women, it used to be back in the day, women just have babies, whatever. Women now are career minded. They want to get a step up just like men do. She really thinks about her career. If she sits down and really just take a moment and sit down, where your life could be and what you could have, and this one thing, all you got to do is one thing. If he wants a wife and want her to be successful, he should put aside whatever beliefs or whatever things you have and go ahead and change it. Just go ahead and cover them up, or just go ahead and get them removed. That's it. It's not going to kill you. You're not going to die. You'll be all right. You have your views, good, but keep them in your house. Don't bring them out in public before you get yourself slapped.
Yeah, man. I agree with that, man. Just get the tattoos covered, get them removed. You can get them completely removed, but see, the thing of it is, man, people are very uncomfortable with the conversation of race. People are. I'm not. I talk
Hmm.
about whatever. I don't care. I don't apologize. I'm
Yeah.
unapologetic when it comes to certain things. This is uncomfortable. See, people. What I noticed that and people, I get people that are sometimes they'll troll me, coach. Man, if you wouldn't talk about this and that, your channel would just grow through the roof. But see, that's not me. That's not who I am. That's not who I am. I gotta spit truth, as I see it. It's okay. It's okay if I grow one person a year. I could care less about that because see, what I care about is spitting truth. I don't want to conform, man. I don't want to conform and just talk about everything politically correct. No, nothing is off limits to me. Nothing, and I'm gonna do it. And that's what's gonna make me different than these guys, man. Okay, that's one of that's what's gonna make me different, and I'm gonna separate myself because I'm gonna kick the real truth. And I've had people from camps, man, come at me and you shouldn't say this about my fighter and this fighter. Well, I say what I want to say, and you're not gonna do nothing about it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, it's what it is, man. The truth is the truth. Okay, she races and he races. I mean, the truth is the truth. Okay, but
She
the
found a man.
UFC, but the UFC, they're not gonna do that, man. They're not. History has told me they've never done anything when somebody says something racial. I've never known. It's got to be something severe. Like when I tell you, it's got to be really severe for them to take action. It's got to be real severe
Mhm.
where it's costing them money. See, when it costs them money on their bottom line, okay, when it um when it costs them
Fix
their
their
bottom line,
pockets.
when it costs, then see that's when they'll do something. But see, right now, this ain't gonna really affect their
No,
pockets because most of their and I hate saying this, but they have a lot of demographics that are neo-Nazi. That's just how it is. That it's truth. It's a fact. Okay, they have a lot of it. So I'm just putting it on there. Hold on, Arpit. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get through all of this, bro. I gotta get through this, man. Hold on, man. Um, like it is what it is. Okay, it is what it
mhm.
is. Okay, who is this mediocre? Who is this mediocre a hole? Oh man,
It might be El Chapo, aka
I don't care nothing about.
full time
I
Christian.
don't care nothing about nobody. Y'all, man, I don't care nothing about nobody stalking me because everybody know what happened to trolls on this channel. I'm telling you,
Trolls
man,
get the wrench,
y'all. Now you can get the wrench, but now y'all keep
but
on.
yeah,
I'm telling y'all do that to full time. Y'all keep on, man.
and,
I got a private investigator that's a
and,
moderator on this channel.
uh,
Y'all don't get it. Y'all come on here and try stuff if you want to. Okay, hey, when you had the police showing up at your house, then you gonna know what happened. I'm trying to tell you, I got a
got little
private
coats too.
investigator that monitors his channel. He's with the Cyber Crimes Division here in my city, and he's man, he's been my friend for 20 plus years. Okay, so I'm just trying to tell you, man, don't start all that mess, man. Ain't no full time, I deal with trolls. In fact, I don't even know. I deal with y'all. Like I actually put y'all out there on blast. I start exposing stuff that you don't want people to know. So just leave it alone, man. Enjoy the chat. Don't come in here messing with people. Don't come in here trying to make people feel bad. Okay, don't come in here. Don't try to say that full time start talking junk about me because I know he ain't doing. I don't care nothing about all that, man.
No,
Don't interrupt my chat. Don't start that mess because the rent's coming out. And if you make up multiple accounts, don't worry. I'm gonna find you out. Everybody, I've always found them. I've always figured out. I got a team. I have a team. We got the LDBC Behavioral Science Unit. Okay. All right. So let's move on, man. Okay. So Cindy Dandois.
okay,
Um,
this is
Cindy
all right.
Dandois been giving Megan Anderson that work. Okay. Cindy
Sock.
Dandois been giving people that
Come
work,
on,
man. She been giving Megan that work, and basically she said that first she said, well, we knew this was gonna happen. We all knew that Megan was gonna lose. Well, I did. I said
yeah,
Megan. I said Megan has a chance if she can catch Holly with that right hand enough times. Megan can drop the hammer. But I said it's not going to be likely. Holly's going to figure out a way to beat her because of experience. We said this. Okay? We said this. But Cindy
and
Denoir says,
that's
"Look, I want to
it.
take the winner." She said, "I want to take the winner, or I want to take the loser, the cyborg loser." So basically, she wants to take the loser. She called out Holly Holm. Or no, not
Hmm.
the loser. She said, "I want to fight the winner of Holm and Anderson," and she called out Holly Holm. Um, I want to ask you about that matchup, Cindy Dandois versus Holly Holm. I'm gonna start with you first, man. I'm gonna start with you first. What do you think about that matchup? Let's go, bro. George.
Me?
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
sir.
the other guy was still on. All right. Well, I don't know much about Battle Cat Sakamon. I don't think she'd be a good fight for Holly. It'd be just another person she'll run through. I mean, she did beat Megan, but Holly's a different person, a different uh totally different fight. I mean, Megan was pretty much green. I think you said it, and Cindy was been in the fight getting a little longer than her. And and I think when this one, I think Holly's gonna piece her. Yeah, I mean, she surprised me when she beat Megan with the ground game. But with Cindy Danois, I think she's gonna keep it standing up because she knows Danois is a better ground fighter. She'll probably just bust in the face a few times, and maybe if she can, do some body shots and drop her arms and hit her with a head kick, and it'll be over. So
Nah,
it's
man,
not.
I completely disagree with that. I think Battle Cat take off her feet.
Yeah, that's why I say that Holly needs to keep it standing because she got better. She has better being an ex boxer, being a kickboxer. She has better hands. And what little I know about Danois from you as you said, she don't have no standing game. So if she keeps it standing, Holly got the fight. But if it goes to the ground, Danois probably would submit her.
See,
But
Battle
if Holly
Cat,
keeps it standing,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go. No, no, no. I need you to finish your point, man. You were getting good. I'm
But I
sorry.
said, like I said, yeah, like I said, but like I said, if Holly keeps it standing and just whops it with some blows, and like I said again, attack the body and then get her to drop those hands and hit that head kick, I think it's over.
See, Dan Dwyer, let me really break down Dan Dwyer for you, man.
Okay, go ahead.
She's a wily fighter. Hold on, guys, please, 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 don't call in. I'll let you in.
Yeah,
We gotta finish the points, guys.
yeah.
Hold on.
Arby's calling me. I don't know what he's calling me.
Yeah, y'all gotta chill, man. You gotta chill, cause I gotta fix it, man. I hadn't fixed it yet to where I can actually,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm still working. This is a work in progress, dude. I'll let you in. Just
yeah,
hold on, man. Cause me
yeah,
and George were really getting these points in, okay? Don't get mad, man. We straight. But okay, so
yeah.
Dandois, what happens with Cindy Dandois is that she's very slippery. She's a slippery veteran, and she knows how to deal with strikers. Okay, she knows how to do that. Like she dealt with Megan Anderson. What she did was she waited Megan out and she slipped up under Megan's jab. Okay, see, Cindy is very wily. She's cagey too, and you may think that you are beating her up, but then as soon as you get close to her, she gonna take you down. If you within arm's length, how good her ground game is, she can get you to the ground. If she touches you, she's gonna get you to the ground. And see, Cindy is going to allow Holly to do just enough. She's gonna allow her, and then Holly's gonna come in. Okay, Holly's gonna come in because she's gonna realize, oh wait a minute, okay, Cindy just trying to walk me down. So Holly gonna try to eat up Cindy with a bunch of leg kicks. That's just gonna draw Holly Holm in closer. Cindy gonna catch one of them, or Cindy gonna pull her in close enough to take her down. And I'm telling you, once Cindy get Holly to the ground, I think it's a bad matchup for Holly. I honestly do think it's bad because see, Cindy is
Mhm,
not Ronda Rousey. She's not gonna try to rush in there. Cindy is gonna actually be a little
mhm,
bit, tactful. I mean, she submitted Jarena Bars. That's a striker. She a high level striker, and Cindy submitted her. She
mhm.
submitted Megan Anderson. Like Cindy is really, she's very underrated. She extremely underrated. I think if she fought Cyborg, because she says she wanted the Cyborg fight, I think Cyborg is just better than Cindy in all areas, man. I think
Yeah.
Cyborg will
I
hurt her.
think yeah, that
Because Cindy been calling for that fight for about
that
2 years, man. Cindy been wanting the Cyborg fight for
yeah.
years, but I'm just saying, Cindy would submit Holly. She would. She would submit
Sydney, ain't
Holly.
she? Sydney's part of the season for the tough women, right? Because I know we saw the how you're talking to all the women. You saw like Cotton and Danielle, and Sydney Denoir, and I think maybe once she gets a contract, depending on how last two in the finals, then like they did like with the women's fly division, they had everybody fighting. The ones that didn't even get into who were still on contract, and had them fight. And if Sydney Denoir is still in it, probably get if she don't get to be in the main part where they get the winning contract, but she still get to fight on the show. And then more likely they say, well, we'll wait after that, and then maybe they might offer a shot to fight Cyborg because you said Cyborg has two more fights left. She don't want to. There's no point in her fighting Holly Holmes again because she already beat her, and she want to fight Nunes. Nunes, she has cases of limber tail because she don't want to fight because there's a foot issue. So more likely, it would be better for Cyborg to go ahead and fight Nunes and then fight one of the up and comers last. And she could either say, I might stay on and fight maybe a couple more fights, then I'll go. But I think her mindset said like, the UFC don't appreciate me, you don't appreciate my talent.
Well,
They're the ones who brought me in.
Well,
So
you got to look at how what they did. See, Battle Cat, man, look, they called her up, man. She took the fight on short notice against Alexis Davis. Okay, she didn't have time to prepare for that fight. So I mean, she came in out of shape. She's a mom of two kids, man. She can't. It's only so much that she's gonna be able to do in between fights, and she a teacher. So
yeah,
Cindy Danoir got a full plate,
she got a
man.
full time job.
And
Yeah.
so, and it's like, okay, so they call her, hey, you want this fight against Alexis? Oh, well, bad news is, you only got like, about a week or so or 2 weeks to prepare. Whoa, that ain't
Oh
enough time to get
God.
her cardio in shape. So guess what she did?
No.
She did what she knew how to do. I mean, she was worn out, man, and she just grabbed Alexis and kept taking her down, man. And that's what she kept doing. She kept taking her down, and Dana, they getting on her. Well, wait a minute, man. Y'all offered the girl a short notice fight. She took it. She did y'all a favor. She saved the fight. And it's like, okay, well, God, dog,
Coach,
y'all want to do the girl like that? Like, I mean, what? See, my thing is, what else is she supposed to do? What else is she supposed to
if
do, man?
they could have had got another fighter, somebody who's like you said before, they should had we should you said before this like whenever you feel like there might be a chance that either one of the fighters gonna get out, you should put a fighter to the side, have them train, pay them for training time, get them ready and prep. So whenever, hey, maybe 2 or 3 days before that fighter gets, something happens like with that situation with Max Hollowell and Tony Ferguson. We were fight. Who was that? Fight. Okay, who was that? That was about a couple months back where it was supposed to be Tony Ferguson. He got out because of injury, and Max Hollowell he got out of injury, and they put another guy in his place, and that guy after he got beat. But and he was like he took the fight like almost 2 or 3 weeks. No, 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 no. He took it last minute notice because that after that mess with Conor McGregor, you should have somebody in case that fighter is not able to make it. There's been so many fights that's been shut down because fight had to pull out. Remember when Jessica I was supposed to fight and her or before she you dropped down to fly and her opponent dropped out, and
Mm,
then that situation with uh, uh, um, Aspen Ladd and Leslie Smith.
yeah,
They could have said, well, rag. We got somebody here on fighter, and then hey, you're done.
yeah, true that. Okay, my man Arpit Singh has just entered the building. Okay, man,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts? We're talking about Cindy Dandois possibly fighting Holly Holm.
I will say that Cindy versus Holly will be good fight, but I want Megan versus Cindy right now.
Well, I think Megan out the picture.
Yeah, I think.
Uh,
Yeah,
you know,
I don't think
I think
Megan want
I want
to Cindy
Megan
again.
versus Megan versus Cindy again.
Megan versus
I
Cindy.
think it would be. I
Yes.
think it wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah,
It would be worth
I
it.
think it'll go worse the second time for Megan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
because everybody
maybe
knows they just
No,
got.
maybe
because I think she
maybe
don't deserve to win. Don't deserve to win for ultimate championship. Cindy, because Cindy is a I think how long she's fighting in women MMA? Cindy.
I think Denoir versus Yana probably be a better fight. You know, Yana she needs opportunity to face somebody. I mean, after she got pieced up by Cyborg, unless she's gonna go down to the bantamweight class.
Mm,
Yeah, I think Cindy should not go to in this tough season right now. She should go fight with Megan, and winner of that fight can go to fight with Cyborg.
Well, I think Megan's done either way. I don't think a fight with either me with Sydney or I don't think Cyborg will even gonna fight her because I don't think she after she what happened what Holly did to her. I think Cyborg changed her mind about it. I think she just said, you know what, she's not on my list anymore. She's crossed off the list and dumped her. But more likely, I think, like I said before, it's gonna be man in the media. It's possibly, and maybe how one of the up and coming fighters do, and like if she didn't want one fighter, that's cool. It probably just be like a
yeah,
a slobber. could have landed slaughter if they want to watch Cyborg. But somebody like Cotton, you said, and maybe a couple other girls from the season from the top 20 season might be more interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, man. I don't think Cyborg. She not in the Megan fight ain't interesting no more. See, Megan, they should.
No, not to
Hey,
me.
Arpit, you gotta, man. I hear a lot of background noise, man. It's
Yeah,
hard. Yeah.
I'm
it's
going now. Yeah, sorry. My bad. Now it's okay?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It'd be
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'd be thinking that like I said, I like to watch movies. I'm thinking like that part in 8 Mile when Papa Doc said, "I'm going to murder this man," and that's what's going
Yeah.
to happen to Cindy Watch. She get murdered.
Yeah,
It's
man.
gonna be
She. See,
yo.
the thing with Cindy, man, is that she's not. She's good, man. She's a good. She's good on the ground, man. She knows. I mean,
Hmm.
she knows how to wrestle. She knows BJJ. She knows a little bit of judo. She knows some of that stuff, and she's gonna put all that in. But see, as far as Cyborg and Megan, that fight's no longer. It's no longer attractive, man.
No,
See, Megan,
no.
she should have waited.
No.
Hold on. Oh man, you gotta hold on one second. I'm
Oh,
gonna
he's
finish this thought. Cause yeah, see, I hear a lot of background music. I hear a lot of background music.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you
You're
got.
like you're outside or in a tunnel somewhere.
Yeah, man. Hey, guitar babe, how you doing? Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, Cindy,
Guitar.
the fight with Cyborg is not it's not attractive anymore with Megan because she's already yo man. Hey man, do me a favor, put yourself kind of mute yourself. Yeah, I want let me get this thought out. But anyway, the thing with Cindy is that who am I talking about? Damn. The thing with
You're
Megan
talking
and
about Cindy War.
Cyborg, that fight's not attractive. It's not an
No.
attractive fight because now Megan lost. See, Megan, she should have went in there and fought her at UFC 214 like she wanted to. She should have
Hmm.
just did it and just took the loss and then be like, oh, okay, well, I lost to a Cyborg. She a good fighter. And then, you know what? Fight
Hmm.
Holly Holm. Then see, she'd been fighting Holly Holm. The second time, she would have had the experience of fighting Cyborg. But no, nah, she
Hmm.
didn't do that.
She
She
learned
didn't do
something.
that. She didn't do that, and that's the problem. She didn't do it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good time,
Yeah.
babe. Yeah, man.
That's
She
just,
can jump on the panel. She can jump on this panel
yeah.
all day. Cause Guitar Babe is an even kill, buddy. Guitar Babe is even. Cause
Yeah,
she's
that's
gonna put a balance to this
yeah,
whole thing.
yeah.
Uh,
But like I said, Coach, yeah, because Megan is still, like I said, she's green, and like I said, the thing was that it was her camp that messed up. She could have kept her mouth shut. Just let her come up slowly and surely. I know David White. He saw her because she, I ain't gonna say, I ain't gonna lie. She's an attractive young lady, but I don't like chicks with tattoos overseas like that. But you know, if she came up slowly and surely, and maybe by the end of that year, she could have fought Cyborg, learned something, then fought. Uh, let's see, maybe fight Yana, or maybe fought. After that, fought Holly, and and then once the tough girls start getting into it, then fight one or two of them. But like I said, the Sydney War thing, that's either way, Sydney or Megan would be worth Cyborg's time. It would be worth her time if they could get someone like if like I said, if GER had some courage, instead of somewhere like I said, I know she's a cop. She's probably somewhere undercover, undercover as a hooker. So
man, go
she,
ahead on, man. She ain't no hooker. But I see what you're getting at. So
yeah,
Arpit. So now let me ask you, Arpit. What are you thinking, man? What are you thinking about this whole? Like what are you thinking about this whole thing now? Now that Cindy, Megan Anderson pretty much got it handed to her. I mean, what do you think about the Cyborg fight?
Between who?
Cyborg and Megan Anderson. What do you think now about that fight?
That fight is done. That fight is done. That fight was gonna happen right now. Because
face out for his wife.
Holly Holm is not gambler, and she make her look like amateur in grounding.
This is what he
Okay.
And
said.
she's doing it.
Hey, Arby, can you repeat yourself? Cause we still get a little background.
Yeah, right. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I think Cyborg should fight with right. Cyborg should take a backseat, enjoy the process right now. Who
Mm.
gonna come? Who enjoy the tough season, and whoever come from tough season she should take a backseat and enjoy the process.
So you wait. So you see, you saying you want her to wait for the tough girls
Yep.
to get into it and then fight one of them. That's
Yes.
fair. But like I
Yeah,
said,
that
right
is real
now
fair.
she should she's waiting. She hadn't fought since February, and this is like this is good distance from her last fight, and I think she should go ahead and they should go ahead and settle a fight between her and Nunes in October. Rose says she wants to fight in October, and Rose and Cyborg on the card would be a great card. Like I said, Coach, I keep saying the UFC should do an all women's card. You have Rose versus either Jessica or KK. You can have Cyborg versus Nunes. You can throw a couple other fights in there. Hell, I would like to see. I'd love to see Valentina and Sarge fight. Better than to see Nico and Valentina because Nico she got like I said she's somewhere hiding somewhere and blocking him and Snapchat and whatever. But
Mm.
that's what that would make a bigger payday. Cause you think about it, as we said again before,
Oh snap!
um, new, what happened?
No, go ahead, man. I see Guitar Babe in there, man.
Okay,
Go ahead, man. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's go ahead. All right, like I said, I know after that last fight with Raquel, I'm not calling her Rocky anymore. There was, you said that the crowd just empty out the seats, are already gone. You don't have to have Brazil. I would say do it someplace else. Like let's say I think someplace I think like they should try to do one like in Jamaica or maybe try in Miami or go. There's just a different environment. Everybody always running to Brazil or running to or do it in Vegas, but change it up. You know, and I think if you do an all women's card, do something like in Jamaica or you do it in Miami or something like that. You get a more of a mixed crowd. People will follow it because they follow Cyborg and follow the other fighters.
Mm. That's true, man. That's absolutely true. Wow. Way to break it down. Guitar Babe, how are you?
Hey, Guitar Babe.
Oh, dang, Arpa done fell out of there.
I'm good.
Yeah, I think Arby should stay off because I don't know where he's at. Say he's arguing his wife or he's someplace in a tunnel or something.
Yeah, Arpa be partying, man. That's a party dude, man.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, Guitar Babe, what are your thoughts on all of this? We'll start from well, I mean, I tell you what. I mean, since you Guitar Babe, you can pick whatever you want to.
Yes, ladies' choice.
I think what's the date now? Like, what are we talking about right now? I jumped in a little
We,
late,
we,
so
we were talking about Cyborg, either fighting, Simi Denwa or Holly fighting Simi Denwa or just Simi Denwa fighting Megan, either one of those girls. But like I said, like I told Coach, Cyborg either with Cindy Holly or even Megan, they would be worth her time.
let me think. I don't know. Like, there's so many. Because like right
Let's,
now,
let's
it's looking like Holly's trying to go back down and fight for the
yeah,
title against Nunes, and because it sounds like that's the fight everybody wants to see. So I'm
that would
pretty
be
sure
yeah,
that's gonna happen. I don't think Holly should get another title shot.
that's
Like
true.
honestly, it's disgusting how many shots she's given. But it is what it is. I mean, it's not her fault. She just takes the fight she's given. But um, I don't know. I'd like to see. I mean, if it happens, it happens. I don't see Holly beating Nunes for sure. I think Nunes is just too well rounded and just way too
Would you
skilled
would
for
you
Holly.
would you agree? Would you rather see Holly take on Catelyn Vieira.
Um, I wouldn't mind. I think Caitlin Vieira should have the next. She's on a winning streak.
Hmm.
Holly, I mean, she's a popular name, and yeah, but she's only won one fight in her last three at bantamweight. So I don't think, and she beat Betch Correia, and I don't think that should warrant her a title shot against Amanda Nunes. And like you said earlier, coach, like you said earlier, like how is it that Holly can just win one fight against somebody like Betch Correia, who's not ranked very high at all, and then be the number one contender? And then you got Caitlin Vieira, you got Marion Renault, who are literally having to work, fight all these fights just to make like move up one spot. I just find it ridiculous. I don't think it's right. I mean, I understand the business side of it, but I don't think it's right to that the UFC plays favoritism. But
Like the example with how Kat Zingano's fighting Marion, and she on a three-fight losing streak. She lost. She got tapped out by Ronda in 16 seconds. Got beat by Julianne Pena. Then she gets beat by Catlin. But instead, her just go to the side and like they should have had a like I said a fight between her and Sarah. But now Sarah's pregnant. She's out. And instead of her just going to the side, just have Maria and Catlin fight, get their shot at the championships. But we know the reason why because they're women of you know either because one thing is Catlin is not as well known, even though she has a good winning streak. She's not as well known, and Marion because of the ageism and other stuff. And like I said, if they do have a fight between let's be honest, true. If they do have a fight between Catlin and Amanda, it wouldn't be a big fight. They wouldn't put on pay per view. It's probably going to be on Evans One or Fox. But they know if they get Amanda Nunes, the woman who put the two women who beat Ronda Rousey in the ring together. That's how they're going to sell it. These are the two women who beat Ronda Rousey, and they'll put them in the ring together. It's something to see. But it's like I said, I'm saying we're saying guitar, but it's not fair that people who actually put in the work, who have the success, are getting pushed to the side because of money. But that's how it is in the
Well, I mean,
business.
if that's the case, man, they could put them on an undercard, man. They don't have to make them the main event. They can put them on an
Mm-hmm.
undercard of somebody who is famous, like popular. They can do that. See, it's all that, and don't put them at the beginning where the seats ain't there. Put them in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Put them dead smack
Yeah.
in the middle where people are coming in. Put them in between two well-known fighters. That's what see, man. It's ways that the UFC can do this, man. They don't.
Yeah.
Amanda
Yeah.
Nunes don't have to headline. She don't have to.
No. No.
She's not that kind of. She's not a draw, man. She don't have to headline. She can be in the middle between two headliners, like two people that are really
Yeah.
good, and
Heck,
then
you.
hold on, and then put her in there with Ketlin, like really put her in there, and then they can make it work, man. When
Mm-hmm.
they tell you well it's about money, it's this. Come on, man. Sometimes it is, but
Yeah.
okay, put them in there, put them in there with some people that's making money.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in there with them.
Yeah.
Let them fight
You
because I
put.
mean, hold on, because they did it for Rocky Pennington. They did it for Rocky
Mm-hmm.
Pennington. Oh shoot, hold on. They did it for Rocky Pennington. I mean, they stopped what a big money fight with her and Cyborg. They stopped it, and
Mm-hmm.
they put Rocky in there instead of letting Amanda fight Cyborg. All because Rocky said she better, and I don't know who she contacted. I don't know who she contacted.
I don't know how she got that through.
She. I know what they did. They put Nina on the jet with Dana.
Okay, YouTube.
That's the only way they did it. But like I said, yeah, it'd be better like you get somebody like okay, Stipe versus um Overeem as that'd be the first fight, and then you put somebody like I'm trying to think most definitely got to be guys because the fact is the guys sell the tickets more than the women do. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe like Tyrell Cooney Woodley versus Kobe racist Covington.
Oh man, yeah. Well, I don't even think Tyron Woodley is that much of a draw either. I think he's okay, but
Yeah.
they would have to.
What if it is?
I tell you who they would have to do. it would definitely have to be with fighters like Stipe Miocic and Daniel Cormier. They would have to put them on the same card as those types. And see, we don't even know if Conor McGregor coming back, but if McGregor
Yeah.
ever came back, they could put him on those cards with those guys to get
Or
him well known.
GSP.
Because see, it's not like the title. Right now the bantamweight title is crap, and I mean, no, the two legitimate contenders for that belt, they're gonna deny them. Ketlin is ranked number two, but she been winning. Marion been winning. Juliana Pena's still out on maternity leave. Jermaine Durandame, we ain't seen her since she ran, and it's just like, okay, these people ain't even in the cage. They
And
ain't doing nothing, but they still got these rankings. Let these people who, I mean, give them an opportunity. Go ahead and give them an opportunity. That's why you got a ranking system to default to the next person to let them actually get a shot. Yeah, I'm
mhm.
like, if Marion beat Kat Zingano, yeah, I think, okay, yeah, and then if she beat Ketlin Vieira, I think she deserved a title shot. I think she should have been fighting Ketlin now, but see, it's gonna be the same thing. It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change, and they just gonna get screwed. They just gonna get screwed. It's just that's just how it is. You
Mhm.
know?
And then, like I said before, like this, like with the new flyweight division, Liz Carmouche is gone, Alexis Davis is gone, Valentina is gone. Some people that look like could really put up a good fight and be entertaining. Just the bantamweight is just kind of dead. I mean, it just not getting much attention. It's everything attention now is a fly and the straw. They're the two who really get most attention because you got Rose, you got Joanna, you got Claudia, you got Carla, you got Valentina down there. You got Sarge. You got Alexa Davis. You got Liz. And it's just that it's the bantamweights now. We at one point it was a star. We had Ronda there, but Ronda's gone. Holly lost the title. Misha lost the title, and now the person who has the title, she's not really a draw. It's a sad thing. It's just you know. But if they can, if what it needs to do, if like I was like, I know Antonita, she's gonna fight. She want to fight as a flyer, but if she comes into the band, I think she can rejuvenate a little more. Maybe get a couple of more people in there. They get, there's some fighters in Bellator, and not Bellator. I mean Invicta that like Sarah Kaufman. You need to bring her up, and that might rejuvenate the bantamweight division a little bit.
Maybe it's
I think they're
possible.
gonna have to, in my opinion, they're gonna have to maybe, like you said, maybe bring in some more bantamweights or maybe do another tough season for the women's whatever happens again. Because I know there was talk about them not doing the Ultimate Fighter anymore because of this new deal with ESPN.
Yeah,
Yep,
they
that's
still got to
that's not
contend.
gonna be good. Yeah.
They still gonna do the contender. But I don't know. Like I said, continue. Like I said, what I've seen mostly is excuse my language. It's mostly a sausage fest. They only maybe bring. You got Antonita coming up, but generally it's mostly dudes. They ain't do as many women as they need to.
Yeah. Well, folks, I tell you what, man, this has been a great live stream.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate you guys. We're gonna get our final thoughts,
Uh,
and you know, let me see. Let me know if the music too loud, y'all. I don't think it is. Let me check. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta add to review. Hold on. Trying to make sure the music. Okay. All right. I'm double checking the music, y'all. I don't want it to be too loud because I play my outro music. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, it's definitely been fun. Okay, it's been fun,
yeah,
and we it's been a good
I hate
live
that.
stream, man.
I hate that. Yeah.
Well, guys, I appreciate y'all, coming in live and taking up your evening, chatting with me being crazy. Guitar Babe, any final thoughts? Guitar Babe, my sister from another mom.
Um, don't really. I don't know. There's not really much to say at this point. But yeah, I just like I want to say something, but like I'm not sure exactly what to put
Just
out
take your
there.
time.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe maybe another live stream. I'll be to think of something.
That's okay. You don't have to say anything. You just gotta be a fan. Cause just having you here, Guitar Babe, guess what? It's a pleasure to have you here. It's a pleasure. I mean it. I mean it. George, any final parting thoughts, sir?
My thing is, like I said, UFC, like you said before, UFC needs to really put more emphasis into the women. You know, they need to recruit. They need to really go out there. Stop, put chivalry aside. Realize women want to prove themselves. This is a combat sport. And also, you have a fan base. There's guys who like watching the women fight more than the men. I know Coach don't say they don't like part when you sexualize it, but that's the fact of it. There's some guys who are into that part, but the fact is, once you see them fight and realize it's not about watching girls roll around on a mat. It's about two people in a ring and competing to see who's the better person. Just look at that as it is. Don't look at just two chicks. Just look at it as two people who are fighting, and if you're entertained by the fight, by the skills, by the abilities, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Overlook everything else. See what it is.
Unfortunately, though, George, men are gonna be men. Like I see
Yeah,
comments.
I know.
Yeah, I see comments all the time when the women are fighting. All they talk about is the way they look. They don't say nothing about.
Like Claudia got she test drives the new boobs in her last fight. So yeah, like I was weird thing with showing like people do Twitter comments and Angela over the hill kill. She talking about saying no, Claudia. They weren't saying boo. They're saying boobs, boobs, boobs. That woman's twisted.
Yeah. Well, guys, gotta tell you, this was fun. George does not make videos yet, but he says he is. Okay, Guitar Babe, tell everybody how they can find you.
Just go to Guitar Babe 21 and hit subscribe. And yes, that actually is my tattoo on my arm.
That's a beautiful tattoo. George, tell everybody how they can find you, bro.
Well, you can go to George page on YouTube. Also, I got a couple of sites on Facebook. I got one called Sweet Laser Sign. Sweet Laser Sign. It's about it's really. It was started with boxing, but it's mostly EM&A. Also, I have a Facebook page called Female Bodybuilding, and also one called For the Love of Rosemary Jennings. She's one of my favorite bodybuilders back in the day. So you want to check it out, drop pictures, make comments. That's really cool. I really appreciate it.
Okay. And the man, the miracle, the legend, George Page has spoken. Well, guys, on behalf of this panel, and also shout out to Arpit Singh. Arpit. Oh, man.
Tell Arpit you get yourself a little a little quiet little place. Get away from the wife and the kids, and then you can talk to them. But brother, I like your Arpit, but brother, you party hard.
I love him to death, man. Well, now the War Machine Brittany Neiman is here. I see XA Gucci 23, RTNM. Okay, I see Benji, my man Benji. I see Timmy Adams up in here. I'm just checking out the comment thread. Oh, shout out to D-Style Boxing for coming through earlier. Stamina MC. Shout out to all you guys. T's Tube, Ed Harris III. I can't forget about you, and TC Johnson. Well, guys, on behalf of the Comment Sports panel, we're out.
Brittany.